Alright, so quick demo of the Mystique arcade platform. I guess I'll just walk you through the parts first, and then we'll do the actual demo. So over here, see the first monitor. Just so you know, this is designed to fit inside of a Velux cabinet, and that'll make sense here in a second. So you have the first monitor, which is the main monitor. This isn't the actual size. This is a 27 inch. I have a 32 inch, and the gaps that you'll see are because of that size difference, but this is just for testing. Um, this monitor here on the left is the move list monitor. So I have a dynamic move list that shows up, and I'll go into more of that later. And then this is the main marquee monitor over here on the right. It's not the one that goes on top of the Velix. It's the one that goes. Let me see if I have it. Yeah, I got this right here actually. It's the one that goes not here, but in here where this plexiglass usually goes. But you just cut it out. I'm getting all that done right now with my guy in San Antonio. Anyway, this is the where all the magic happens. This is the actual compute unit. It's modeled after ignore the mess. The Taito Type X4 that I have right here. This one's a little bit bigger, not that much bigger. They're both micro ATX. So right now this one has a 3090 in it, which is a 3-slot PCI Express card. But there's four total. So I have room for an expansion card if I need it. This won't be on there. This is a mesh Wi-Fi thingy. This will probably be on there though. This right here is supposed to look more like this. Just this microcontroller died. And anyway, this is the payment. I think I call it the trade center. And what it does is you can put in. I don't know if you can be able to see it. So you can put in different pulse payment methods, like credit card readers and such, buttons, credit card readers, and each of those terminals actually works with this machine, and uniquely identifies what it used. So if it used port 1, that's the credit card reader. Port 2, it's pulse. It's just a button pulse, and 3 is something else. Anyway, this also has its own API that it runs. So it runs Windows with another like operating system layer on top of it called Mystique OS, and it's just a bunch of different services that developers can use and I use to accomplish things with the machine. So it runs its own GUI, all of that. All of this can be controlled however you want to control it, and it can do things like control LED lighting and stuff like that directly through the API. You can also do this no mod thing through this API, and I'll show you what that is here in a second. So anyway, we can see we got King of Fighters right here. Just to give you an idea of what's in here. So I got to refresh the database that's on here. It's from my dev machine next to me, but this one has the 7600 instead of the 7600X, and it's got the 3090 instead of the 4090. Also, it plays music. It's like a jukebox. I can kind of control that. I've got some ideas with that. But I got games that I can select. Yes, this is Street Fighter 6. I have some actual plans for that. Kind of got my own port that I'm working on. But this one uses that no mod system that I was talking about. And let me zoom out here for a second. So this also works with a controller. This whole GUI. I just have a mouse and keyboard here right now. But the marquee, you can see it's dynamic. Whenever you change over, yeah. And then whenever you have a game that supports this stuff over here, it blanks out, and it'll populate whenever you'll see that in a second. Anyway, if you look right here, just real quick, it's got wins, losses, and time bonuses, and that'll be obvious what that is in a second. So I'm gonna hit this. You're gonna hear Ultra Combo. If I just unplugged it. 1 second. There we go. All right, Ultra Combo. That means it's accepted payment. And you'll see that this starts a timer. And that music will cut out in like 15 seconds. It's usually pretty well lined up with the credits for the game. All right, so there goes Killer Instinct. And this part takes a second. That's not me. That's their servers. So I'm gonna top up more time. It adds 60 seconds at a time. You'll hear hammer breaker. Let's go. All right, cool. And then it'll add more time. Cool. We're gonna do that like maybe one more time. I unplugged it again. There we go. Hammer breaker. All right. So let's check this out. So we're gonna go to a. Sorry for the camera work. I'm holding this. Check this left screen out. Boom. And then watch this. So this is for player one. Oh snap. And again, there's no mods. I'm not touching any of the game code or any configuration files or anything. And then we'll get Fulgor on that side. And if you look, let's see what that looks like. Yeah. Alright, so let's start the game. I got it on like super hard mode, so it should end as quickly as possible. And then we'll see what it does. So this will work. Right now it only works with Jago and Fulgor. But I can get this to work with any game and any characters or teams in any game. Or whatever you want. Whatever anybody wants. Okay, yeah. End it quickly, bro. Let's go. This is so long already. Alright. Yeah, I can't even think of anything to talk about right now. I can do this for any game. I don't know if that was clear earlier. Alright, now the part that we care about. Don't do it. Don't. Yeah, there we go. End it easy. Ah, so you hear danger, danger. I might have to top up. Yeah, I'm gonna have to top up. Ah, no, we'll give it a second. So it gives me like a 15-second time buffer. But look right here, under losses. Boom. And then the game's gonna close out because it ran out of time. There should be one more danger. Boom. Then it loads back. And then you can select whatever other game you want. I'll actually do Street Fighter 6. And this right now, I haven't built the logic to clear any of this stuff yet. So it only loads up then. Yes, health warnings. Yes, it's bad for me. I know. It's awesome. Let's go. Alright, it sounds like it's broken. Oh, no, there it goes. Okay. Looks like it's moving slower than it should be. But it's the cracked version. I shouldn't be saying that out loud. But anyway, it's going to kill out. But that's basically it. This thing, designed to work with AAA games. I can make this happen, this type of thing happen with any of these games. It's a no mod system, but I call the thing that's running on here the TV reactor, and there's lots of cool things that I can actually do with it, and I can actually make an external one that plugs into older things, so I don't have to just own the platform. But owning the platform's preferred. So yeah. So anyway, that's it.